The fallout from a single moment refused to fade, and for Mark Jones, it crossed a line. What began as a controversial incident on the field quickly spiraled into something far uglier off it. The clash that left Ethan Hooker injured, his shoulder dislocated, his season in doubt, has now dragged Luke Morgan and his family into a storm of online abuse. And Jones isn't having it. "I am not online for that particular reason. I don't like how things can transpire online, so I am not on it," he said, his frustration clear. "I have heard and I have been sent stuff that he has had to deal with, as well as his family. It's a disgrace if people are going to target sportsmen around incidents like that on a sports field to make it personal over an event on the field. The injury itself was severe enough." Hooker now faces weeks on the sidelines, possibly missing a crucial stretch with the Springboks. But while critics have branded Morgan's challenge reckless, Jones sees something different. Not malice. Just effort. Luke Morgan is a competitive guy. He's chasing back as hard as he can for his team in what was a tight game, Jones explained. He's done his absolute utmost to do what we ask players to do, which is not give up until the ball is grounded. Ethan Hooker is a great player and unfortunately he got injured in that incident, but there's no malice in that challenge. It's really unfortunate that Ethan got injured. He's a top-quality player and we hope he won't be out of the game for too long, but Luke was just trying his best to do what he could for his team. For Morgan, the backlash has been relentless. After briefly defending himself online, he stepped away, deleting posts, locking his account, retreating from the noise. But the damage, Jones suggests, goes beyond the player. He's a pretty resilient guy. He's played professional rugby at the highest level, he said. But I can imagine that as resilient as you are, you don't want to be having to deal with that on behalf of your family, you just want to get on with the sport you love. As if the controversy wasn't enough, accusations followed, claims that the Ospreys manipulated the game by forcing uncontested scrums to neutralize the Sharks' dominance up front. Jones dismissed that, too. "We at the Ospreys pride ourselves on our integrity. We are pretty disappointed if people are suggesting that we didn't adhere to everything that we should be doing on game day," he said. In the end, what remains is more than just a rugby incident. It's a reminder of how quickly the game can spill beyond the field, where one moment is judged not just in slow motion, but in a flood of opinions, outrage, and consequences that no whistle can control.